Okay, perfect. So, good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining with Marketstar session in Sunday afternoon. First of all, I would like to welcome everyone to know what are the current Marketstar strategies in the portfolio. So we'll discuss category-wise today, a little bit different, whatever we were doing in last few sessions. कुछ तो अलग करेंगे, अलग इसलिए क्योंकि the market keep on changing, market change hota rehta hai, and according to the market we need to diversify, we need to adjust accordingly, because we cannot complain market can do anything, right? So you cannot complain market. So whenever hard kind of market comes, like if anyone can say, means it is highly unlikely the war is happening, right? So this kind of war situations are not common, but whenever this kind of situation coming, so in that case also we need to adjust our skills, adjust our strategies accordingly. So because of that, few of the strategies got added in Marketstar recently, as per the need. Okay. Secondly, when the VIX is getting higher, okay, VIX जब high होता है तो वहां पे प्रीमियम भी काफी हाई चलते हैं, प्रीमियम हाई चलते हैं, देन द कॉस्ट आल्सो इंक्रीजेस, क्योंकि द ट्रांजैक्शन टोटल ट्रांजैक्शन कॉस्ट गेट्स इंक्रीज्ड. Okay, so when your trades will be more, definitely your transaction charges goes very high and high. आप पूछ सकते हो ये पहले नहीं होता था क्या? पहले भी होता था, but the thing is that before September you might have seen the capital requirement was less. Before September the VIX was high, the premium was high, but at the time the ROI, return on investment, because investment was less and return was more, so the return on investment percentage was pretty much high. सितंबर के बाद जब मार्केट चेंज होने लगा, मतलब इट वाज नॉट एक्सपेक्टेड दैट द आरओआई विल रिड्यूस. मतलब सितंबर से पहले अगर हमको 15-20% टाइप का विदाउट एनी ओटीएम है 15% तक का मैंने खुद कमाया हुआ है. ओके, and then when I realized no, it is coming down to 8 to 10 now, or 7, like that the gross profit is coming. So in that case, the only way to optimize the strategy, the only way to पहले सबसे पहले बात है कि तो to understand and to realize this, you will not change your strategies within 10-15 days, like. So I waited for a couple of months after September, and I realized, okay, changes needed. We need to focus only one thing which can be optimized, that is number of trades. Number of trades घटेंगे, brokerage घटेगा. चलो कुछ लोग तो zero brokerage farms also, broker farms also people are using, but at least you are paying for the cost, right? Paying for transaction charges, you are paying STT and all, so those and all you are paying, right? So anyway, the number of trades need to be reduced. So that was the need of the our early in the January I started working on something. Okay, then I waited the strategies, whatever volatile vaccine के तीनों जो आप देख रहे हो, so those strategies were already there in the month of February with me. Before February itself it was there with me, but the thing is that February का पहले तो बजट आया, बजट खत्म होने के बाद वार आ गया, तो ये सब इवेंट के चलते आप जब स्ट्रेटेजी को पब्लिश करते हो ड्यूरिंग दिस इवेंट डेज, सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल स्ट्रेटेजी हैज टू showcase the talent, right? स्ट्रेटेजी को अपना what the strategy can do, it should get fair chance, right? आप इतने ड्रास्टिक सिनेरियो में सिचुएशन पे स्ट्रेटेजी को लाइव कर दोगे, एंड फिर अगर स्ट्रेटेजी खराब मतलब खराब बैड परफॉर्मेंस, लकीली वोलेटाइल वैक्सीन्स डिड प्रीटी वेल, बट अगर हो जाता खराब तो फिर मजा नहीं आता ना चीजों में. एक तो अच्छी स्ट्रेटेजी निकालने में टाइम लग जाता है, वी नीड टू डू ऑल लॉट ऑफ R&Ds. Okay, anyway, so cut the story short. Okay, so Marketstar has introduced couple of new strategies, और new strategy आने के बाद obviously we have limited our number of strategies till 10, but with the addition of the new strategies, confusion is also increasing. That is point number 1 of this today's topic. Second topic is Marketstar has removed, मतलब cost cutting कहाँ पे हो सकता था, I tried to analyze. Okay, so there is one more cost cutting could have been possible for user, कि user को fixed cost देना ही नहीं पड़े. All these cost cutting things, why I am justifying कि ये cost cutting इसलिए करना पड़ रहा है क्योंकि मार्केट में उतना हाई ROI मिल नहीं पा रहा है. the ROI which we used to get in earlier years. Okay, so this year we need to diversify, or we need to improvise, or you need to optimize whatever the resources we have, whatever the way we can optimize, then definitely we should do all those things. So reduction of the trades was number one, and then the number two was what I was saying. Yeah. Anyway, fine. So reduction of trade के बाद volatility के साथ थोड़ा सा adjust करने का भी था हमको. So because of that, few of the more strategies has come. So now let's come for topic segregation, whatever I have discussed, topics to discuss today. So first of all, I have segregated all 10 strategies into 3 categories. So I will go through the strategies and their effectiveness one by one. Okay, so 3 categories. उसके बाद उस category में उसको divide क्यों किया गया? Why that particular strategy comes into that particular category? Because of their nature, because of their performance, because of their expectation. There are many reasons. So that also I'll discuss. हर एक स्ट्रेटेजी का लिमिटेशन होता है. फेवरेबल कंडीशन कहां पे स्ट्रेटेजी अच्छा काम कर जाएगा, इन व्हिच कंडीशन स्ट्रेटेजी वोंट वर्क. सो दैट आल्सो आई विल डिस्कस. ओके, so without taking much time, here is my category. Okay, so here is my categories. I have divided the categories right now, total 10 strategies. अब बहुत ज्यादा स्ट्रेटेजी रख के कुछ फायदा है नहीं. People will get confused more and more. So I have removed couple of strategies which were like Nifty Premium Meter Junior. आपने देखा होगा. I have removed Bank Nifty Premium Meter Junior. I have removed from the portfolio. Why? Because it is not like those strategies were not performing. Nifty Premium Meter Junior का तो performance को ज़्यादा अच्छा था. Even Bank Nifty Premium Meter Junior also was good. But the thing is that if any better version is possible, then definitely we need to focus on that. अब better version भी रहेगा, current version भी रहेगा, then it will create lot of confusion. When better version and the current version both will be there, then people will be confused again and again. So that is why I have removed couple of old strategies and I have introduced some new strategies. Okay, so I have divided into 3 categories. That is, there are 3 premium meters. Okay, as per the name indicates, there are 3 volatile vaccine: index volatile vaccine, Bank Nifty, and Nifty volatile vaccine. There are 3 earners actually: junior consistent earner, then Bank Nifty consistent earner, then sure shot earner. And the capital of sure shot earner can be reused in index overnight earner. Okay, now coming to one by one, premium meters. Okay, so how premium meter works? So premium meter की तीनों जो strategy हैं, you can see index premium meter, you can see Nifty premium meter, you can see Bank Nifty premium meter. So ये थोड़ा से मतलब थोड़े से what I would say, these are little bit premium strategies, because for index premium meter you need to have 3.2 lakhs. Okay, for index premium meter you need to have 3.2 lakhs. For Bank Nifty premium meter you need to have at least 5 lakhs in your account, and for Nifty premium meter 3.5 lakhs. So when your capital increases, the number of trades to adjust the capital increase कब होता है? When number of legs will be there more, या फिर when number of lots will be more in the strategy, then only the capital gets increased. When the number of quantity or number of lots are more in the strategy, to safeguard the capital, definitely you need to do some adjustments. Definitely your strategy has to do some adjustment. तो वो सब के बीच में ना, जब कैपिटल ज्यादा रहता है तो नंबर ऑफ ट्रेड्स भी थोड़ा सा ज्यादा रहता है. मतलब यू कैन नॉट कंपेयर कि वन स्ट्रेटेजी व्हिच इज यूजिंग ओनली 1 lakh कैपिटल, इट इज डूइंग मंथली 170 ट्रेड्स लाइक बैंक निफ्टी कंसिस्टेंट अर्नर. तो बैंक निफ्टी जूनियर कंसिस्टेंट अर्नर, लेट्स से बैंक निफ्टी जूनियर कंसिस्टेंट अर्नर नीड्स ओनली 90,000 कैपिटल, whereas index premium meter, or let's say Bank Nifty premium meter, Bank Nifty premium meter needs 5 lakh capital. So this junior considered earner deals with 1 pair selling. Bank Nifty premium meter deals with 3 pair selling. Okay, 3 pair matlab 3 put or 3 call. So to adjust according to the market volatility, definitely Bank Nifty premium meter will do little bit extra number of trades. It is obvious. Okay, but 5 premium-meters. Now you can say, sir, I can Bank Nifty Junior considered earner takes 90,000. I can deploy in 5x. So the capital will be same, but the orders will not be same because it takes only 170 trades, whereas Bank Nifty premium meter trades in 500 trades around per month. Okay, so this equation also somewhere and else unjustified, because you can't put a lot of things. Means there is a risk factor in each strategy. Okay, Bank Nifty Junior consistent earner has 12 to 13% possibility of drawdown. Bank Nifty premium meter has around 7 to 8% maximum till now, in a drastic scenario like February and March, where market is trending like anything. So 7% around we have seen maximum. In fact, less than 7% we have seen in Bank Nifty premium meter. So when you increase your capital in a low capital strategy, increase your multipliers in a low capital need strategy, then in that case क्या होता है ना, आपका risk भी कहीं पे बढ़ जाता है, which people usually ignore. What I mean to say, bottom line, तीनों index premium meter, Bank Nifty premium meter and Nifty premium meter, they are very safe strategies. They are very safe strategies the way they do adjustments. Okay, the motto of these premium meters are mostly they will adjust small volatility, like small volatility, not small range. I'm talking about small volatility, where you can see Nifty 100 points upar ya 100 point, it means 1% market, 1.5% market. This kind of markets, these strategies will very easily digest, and very good profit it can generate. Okay, like Nifty premium meter and Bank Nifty premium meter on Thursday or Wednesday, if you will see last Thursday and Wednesday, Bank Nifty range was 300 point, which is nearly 1%. ऐसा मतलब हमको लगा कि Bank Nifty हिल ही नहीं रहा है, so that 300 point also nearly 1%, right? Okay, which is which kind of market, that kind of market also we can expect. It is not like every day it will trend 1,000 points. Okay, so in those kind of market, these strategies will give you earning like anything. Okay, it will give you a very good amount of in Wednesday and Thursday, Bank Nifty premium meter has given around 4.5%, right? For Bank Nifty premium meter has given 4.5% in 2 days. Okay, so this is one type of strategy where if market is small range or small volatility to 150 200 points up and down, 300 point, so till that it can easily digest. In index premium meter, though the name signifies it is a premium meter only, in index premium meter it goes even naked. Nifty premium meter and Bank Nifty premium meter never goes naked, never goes directional. They are always paired. But in index premium meter, it has wide stop loss. Each leg wise wide stop loss it is there. But in case market will be very much trending, in that case index premium meter goes naked too, to get the advantage of directional market. Okay, so these three are premium strategies, which whichever user doesn't have much problem in brokerage related thinking not there, they can definitely give a try on in these premium meters. They are very good strategies, but trades are little bit higher side. In the sense, if you are using a no broker kind of thing, means you are not paying any kind of brokerage, then these strategies can give you a very good return. Index premium meter used to have 450 around average number of trades per month. The current version, the way index premium meter is getting operated, at a higher side, I can say 350 is the number of trades per month. That means around 18 trades per day. In case of index premium meter. Okay, similar kind of steps the Bank Nifty and Nifty premium meter also I have put into, so that the number of trades will get reduced compared to previous months. Okay, So but still, if anyone has no worry about if anyone has no worry about brokerage, then definitely they can look into Nifty Premium Meter and Bank Nifty Premium Meter. Index Premium Meter actually anyone can see, because it is very difficult. It is very difficult to get a strategy which can stand in any type of market, which can stand at any type of market. So this index premium meter has started in the month of July. From July to now, it is March. Okay, March also getting ended. Not even a single month index premium meter has given negative return. Not even a single month index premium meter has given negative return. So it is a very consistent strategy, regardless of any market volatility, it is performing. So index premium meter anybody can use. Now, along with index premium meter, if anybody is asking me which strategy but for diversification you can use, so if you are not bothered about brokerage, then definitely you can go for Bank Nifty and Nifty Premium Meter. Okay. Also, these strategies have capital requirement little bit higher side, 5 lakhs, 3.5 lakhs. Who cannot afford this much of capital along with index premium meter, means index premium meter already took your 3.2 lakhs. So now you don't have that much of capital to deploy Bank Nifty and Nifty Premium Meter, then upcoming things are coming for you. Okay. Coming to volatile vaccines. Okay. So first of all, I'll tell you the background of volatile vaccine, why I have started volatile vaccine. The first thing was many people were complaining, means who are using Finvicia or Kotak, where brokerage is 0, or SAS, where brokerage is only 999 per month. So there are many types of user, and users requirement actually changes. But so they don't have any complaint about index premium meter. Index premium meter हो या any premium meter, उनको कोई complaint ही नहीं था. इनफैक्ट इंडेक्स प्रीमियम मीटर में जैसे मैंने चेंज करके ऑप्टिमाइज करके मैंने ब्रोकर नंबर ऑफ ट्रेड्स को कम किया. So there were people in the group who were using Finvicia. So they have actually asked me that why you are doing these things. We are happy with index premium meter. But there were other users who have supported me and told no, number of trades need to be reduced. So there are even couple of users who thinks even 18 number of trades are higher side. Even 18 number of trades are at higher side, because let's say people are using in Zerodha. So in Zerodha, higher multiplier if somebody is using, then index premium meter is perfectly fine. If lower multi 1x में कोई use कर रहा है Zerodha में, so it is very unfair for him. Why unfair? Because 20 trades means up and down, means buy and sell. If you'll see, so total number of trades, let's say 18 trades in index premium meter, 18 into 30, let's see, 30, because 20 rupees to brokerage chala jayega, then taxes and all 10 rupees more. So 30 into 18, 540 rupees every day they have to pay as their cost. So at the end, they will get very less amount of ROI. Okay. So who cannot afford even 18 number of trades, because of them only I have created volatile vaccines. Okay. So there are 3 volatile vaccine: index volatile vaccine, Bank Nifty volatile vaccine, and Nifty volatile vaccine. Okay. So index volatile vaccine is nothing but I have combined Bank Nifty and Nifty volatile vaccine, and then index volatile vaccine has been created. One more plus point. First of all, number of trades I told in volatile vaccines, number of trades are per day 4 to 5. 4 to 5 average number of trades, means in a month, entire month, if somebody is using Nifty volatile vaccine or Bank Nifty volatile vaccine, they need to trade only 100 number of trades entire month. Okay. So number of trade reduction was first. Then secondly, these premium meters are multi-counter strategy. Means multi-counter means what? They will take entry, premium meters will take entry, and once their TSL, trailing stop loss or stop loss, gets hitted, they will wait for a couple of minutes. उनको थोड़ा सा 5-10 मिनट का कुछ waiting होगा, and then फिर से entry लेंगे. Okay. There can be 2 to 3 entries in each of the premium meters. Okay. But index ये volatile vaccine में, क्योंकि हमारा main agenda था कि we need to मेंटेन द रिटर्न ऑन इन्वेस्टमेंट, ROI को मेंटेन करेंगे, ओके थोड़ा सा कम होगा तो चलेगा कंपेयर टू ईटर्स, बट वी नीड टू फोकस ऑन द नंबर ऑफ ट्रेड्स. अब अगर मल्टीपल टाइम्स हम एंट्री ले रहे हैं, देन नंबर ऑफ ट्रेड्स विल गो हाई, correct? So in that case, in all these three volatile vaccines, they take only one entry and one exit in each day. There will not be multiple counters in case of volatile vaccines, okay? So that is a second kind of difference, okay? The third difference is the leg wide stop losses or the adjustment mechanism which I have used in premium meters. I have used different kind of adjustment mechanism in volatile vaccines. Why? Because these strategies are meant to be reduce number of trades. So if we do very frequent adjustments, then definitely number of trades will again increase. So in volatile vaccines, the adjustment mechanism is very wide, means it will not adjust easily unless and until it will confirm that it will make sure that we have to do adjustment, there is no other go, then only these volatile vaccines will do adjustment, otherwise it will not do any kind of adjustment. Many times you will see MTM swings like you will be getting, मतलब आपको 2000 around profit मिल रहा होगा, then it will come down, then it will go up again 3000 profit. So like these MTM swings you can see in volatile vaccines, because there is very rare adjustments, unless and until कोई दूसरा चारा है ही नहीं, adjustment करना ही पड़ेगा. In that case only they will do adjustments. So here in volatile vaccines, stop loss is very wide, adjustments are very low, MTM swings are possible, but risk wise agar मैं बोलूं, it is equivalent risk. Means here also 5 to 7% kind of drawdown you can expect in premium meters. Here also in volatile vaccines you can expect 5 to 7% drawdown at any given point of time from the peak of the peak equity. मतलब जो profitable point होगा वहां से you can expect 5 to 7% of the drawdown. It is expected. Right now Nifty volatile vaccine is zero drawdown as per Tretron. It can happen drawdown 4 to 5%, 6%. It is obvious. So no need to worry in that point. Like sir 0% drawdown देख के हमने join किया था, ये क्या हमने join किया और drawdown हो गया. भाई market I am not controlling. Okay, market has favored Nifty volatile vaccine so far. It may favor more. It may have drawdown. It can have anything. What I'm trying to say, you need to be mentally prepared. This strategy right now is 0%. I agree, but there can be 5%, 7% drawdown. Mentally, you need to prepare yourself. Okay. So this is about volatile vaccine. Low number of trades, low number of adjustment, wide stop loss. Okay. Wide stop loss always helps handling the volatility. It will not exit very frequently. Only one counter. Who are concerned about brokerage, they can directly, blindly, you can go for volatile vaccines. Drawdown is within 5 to 7%. Expectation net profit, gross profit can be 8 to 10%. Net profit can be 6 to 8% on an average in any volatile vaccines. Okay. Now coming to earners. Earners, there are 4 strategies. One is Bank Nifty consistent earner. Bank Nifty consistent earner, single counter strategy, only one entry, only one exit, but it takes 3 pair. OTM has Bank Nifty consistent earner में भी है, OTM has Bank Nifty junior consistent earner में भी है. But in case of Bank Nifty consistent earner, it deals with 3 pairs: OTM pair, ATM pair, and ITM in the money pair. 3 pairs. Okay, and all the adjustment. And in case of junior consistent earner, you will see only at the money pair, only one pair. Okay, Baki, whatever the adjustment you see on this ATM pair, similar kind of adjustments already implemented in Bank Nifty consistent earner too. Okay, where the adjustments will be carried on all 3 pairs: ATM, ITM, and OTM, all these 3 pairs. Okay, the newly added strategy is Bank Nifty short earner. मैं इसका वीडियो कंप्लीटली बनाऊंगा, नो नीड टू वरी अबाउट दैट. ओके, I am very much hopeful from Bank Nifty sure shot runner. Ek to it is giving a good diversification. All the strategies, koi bhi, whatever strategy you can see here. So they start at 9:16 on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. But on Friday and Monday, they start at 9:25 a.m. Unlike these strategies, the new sure shot runner, it starts at 9:30 a.m. पहले 15 मिनट में ये एंट्री नहीं लेगा, 9:30 को ये एंट्री लेगा बैंक निफ्टी श्योर शॉट रनर. All these strategies mostly deal with ATM, at the money, straddles. Bank Nifty sure shot runner deals with strangle. It enters 200 point away strangle. मान लो कि बैंक निफ्टी स्पॉट 35,000 पे है, then it will sell 34,800 put and it will sell 35,200 call, which is 200 points away from the straddle. Okay, from the spot price, ATM price. Okay, so ये strangle से शुरू होता है, but H per the market movement it converts into straddles. Then if needed, if market is still trending, if needed, then it will convert itself to a directional strategy, means एक leg कट जाएगा. Okay, so this will be very fruitful. This can also cover wide range of market. The last strategy is index overnight earner. In index overnight earner, it starts at around 3 p.m. ends before 9:30 a.m. It starts at 3 p.m. index overnight earner. Sometimes it takes Nifty pair, sometimes it takes Bank Nifty pair, sometimes it goes long. 80% of the time it is always a short straddle pair. It is 80% time a short straddle pair, 20% time it goes long also, a long straddle also, but it enters always around 3 p.m. and it ends at next day 9:30 a.m. तो ये 3 बजे से लेके सुबह 9:30 तक, whatever the overnight erosion can be possible, so that this particular strategy gets, means this particular strategy captures. Okay, what I mean to say, each of these strategy has unique behavior. Each of these strategies have unique behavior and different from each other. The requirement of each user according to their risk capacity, according to their broker they use, according to their return expectation, behavior of each user also varies. Behavior of each strategy varies. Behavior of each user, algo user also varies. So in that case, what happens? It is very difficult for me, though many people have requested for ideal portfolio. सर मेरे पास 5 लाख है, मेरे पास 10 लाख है, मेरे पास 50 लाख है, you need to give me ideal portfolio. Boss, I can help you to give. Actually the word should be I can help you to get your best portfolio, but if I am directing you, you need to use this strategy. Somehow I feel it will be unfair. So that is why I have explained in detail in this short period of time what strategy is meant for what. It is not like any strategy logic is overlapping with any other strategy logic. मतलब जैसे कि बस overlap इन दोनों में है कि क्योंकि बैंक निफ्टी consistent earner contains ATM, ITM, OTM, it contains only ATM. So only here, yeah, here also overlap is there. Like Bank Nifty Volatile Vaccine and Nifty Volatile Vaccine, if you combine, then Index Volatile Vaccine will happen. So this is well-known kind of overlap. Otherwise, मतलब कोई Nifty vaccine use कर रहा है, कोई Bank Nifty vaccine use कर रहा है, obviously you will not use Index Volatile Vaccine, right? Okay. If somebody is using Index Volatile Vaccine, so it can save, instead of 2 deployments, he can deploy only 1 deployment, right? Okay. There is no overlap here. Okay. But there is overlap here, combining these two, Index Volatile Vaccine comes, and there is overlap here also. Bank Nifty Junior Consistent Earner is already included within Bank Nifty Consistent Earner. So if somebody is using Bank Nifty Consistent Earner, he or she no need to use Junior Consistent Earner. The logic is almost same. So no need to take overlap. Other than this, all the strategies have different logics, different diversification. So no need to worry about the thing. Like I'll add one more point. Whenever you are creating your portfolio or choosing strategies, means first of all the behavior I have explained. Secondly, brokerage wise also I have explained which strategy is meant for low brokerage, which strategy is meant for higher zero brokerage. Number of trade wise also I have explained. One more point I'll tell you. Already I told, but I want to highlight. These are multi-counter strategy. मतलब अगर market volatility, मान लो कि market will get volatile within first 20 to 30 minutes. 9:15 पे market खुलता है. First half an hour was completely bloodshed, lot of movements because of some XYZ reason. Okay, so on those cases, single counter strategy will not survive. On those cases, single counter strategies will not survive. What will happen in that case? Multiple counter strategies will survive because they will wait and they will, with a defined stop loss, their first counter will hit stop loss definitely, but they will recover during the day. Second or third counter, they will recover. I have seen multiple cases like this. Okay. There are cases where if you are not capturing the profit, if you are not capturing your morning profit, like last 2 months, if I'll say, if you are not capturing and stopping the trading, if you are continuing your trading with multiple counters, थोड़ा सा आपका profit घट जाता है, थोड़ा सा आपका profit घट जाता है. So this is another type of market. So market can be anything. You need to make yourself available according to your diversification. Single counter में भी profit लेंगे, multiple counter से profit लेंगे. Somehow we need to capture wide range of market. Market शुरू में volatile हो, market end में volatile हो, market दिन में volatile हो. We have to make our portfolio in such a way that we can survive this kind of volatility. Understood? Okay. So said that there are multiple number of questions asked in Excel sheet. I have shared one Excel link where you can ask your questions. I can see multiple people have asked about, sir, ideal portfolio. What will be my ideal portfolio with X amount, with Y amount, with Z amount? I will not create ideal portfolio to direct. I can help you out. How I can help you? I'll tell you. Okay. I'll tell you how I can help. So here is the way I can help you. What is that? Yeah, this. So I have created one combination Excel. In the Google summary page, if you go, the third tab is combination tab. तो यहाँ पे आप कुछ भी दे सकते हो. You can create, मतलब it is not editable to you. So you can download this Excel somehow, if it is possible for you. Then you can play around with the data. कि यहाँ पे कौन सा multiplier कितने में दें. तो what will be the drawdown, what will be the profit and all, everything you can check. For an example, whatever 10 strategies I have right now, so all those 10 strategies, 1111 multiplier I have selected here. I have selected 111 each of the multiplier, so that comes around 23 lakhs. On 23 lakhs, what is the combination or what is the combo kind of figure I am getting? See, the drawdown percentage is only -2%. Matlab, if you are choosing only 1x each, okay, number of trades will definitely little bit go high. If you don't have any brokerage constraint, then definitely you can go for it. So the drawdown with the kind of diversification, with the kind of different strategies I have in MarketStar portfolio, so the drawdown comes to only 2.2%, which is bare minimum kind of drawdown. Okay. On contrast to drawdown, the average monthly ROI is 7.3%, which is more than 3 times of the drawdown. 7.3% monthly ROI means if you take out around 2.3%, let's say, as my strategy cost, so still my net profit will be 5%, right? with win rate of 70%, which is Sone Pe Suhaga, cherry on the cake. Okay. So I have tried according to means recently, you can say, sir, recently the market range is too high. So BNF premium meter and Nifty premium meter, they have not performed. So I'll not use that. So I will rather use that capital to get index premium meter 2x and index volatile vaccine 2x. So in that case also your capital requirement will come to around 22.8 lakhs. And your ROI will be increased to 10.5%. But in the same way, whenever your ROI gets increased, your drawdown also 0.7% it gets increased. What I mean to say, I have the access to this Google Sheet. Chirag has access to the Google Sheet. You can ask any one of us if you can download and you can make use of this sheet, then it is perfectly fine. You can get your combination by yourself. If you can't do it, then you can ask Chirag or me. We can give you some personal assistance to get your ideal portfolio. But we cannot direct you with 10 lakhs. Somebody has to take these strategies. With 15 lakhs, somebody has to take this strategy. So this kind of portfolios we will not suggest. Okay. There is just one more slide. I'll cover that slide and we'll go to question and answer. Okay. So why these many strategies? So many people ask, so are you not sure about any strategy? You are creating 10 strategies. There is one user who actually asked me this question, sir, why you have 10 strategies? Are you not sure about one strategy? Why you have 10 strategies? So the answer is same. We need to follow bigger portfolio, bigger mutual fund houses. We need to follow a rich person. They never keep all their funds in one stock, right? Because market is market. Market is supreme. Market can do anything. If you keep all your funds in one strategy, if you keep all your eggs in one basket, galti se that basket gir gaya means all your eggs will break, right? So that is why I have created multiple strategies, and accordingly I'm suggesting you the portfolio. It is not like all 10 strategies you need to use. As I said, there are overlaps within volatile vaccine. There are overlap in consistent earner. Okay, there are overlap means reusability of the capital between sure short earner and index overnight earner. So the number of unique strategies in market star comes down to 7. The number of unique strategies in market star comes down to 7. 3 premium meters are unique, 1 index volatile vaccine, 4, then consistent earner 5. Sure. So number of unique strategies are only 6. Number of strategies are unique. Out of those 6 strategies, I have further segregated into 3 parts so that it will be easy for you to pick one of them according to your brokerage, according to your broker, according to your single counter or multiple counter. So there are many ways I have explained you so that you can make use of 3 to 4 strategies maximum. Don't go more than that. Okay. So the ultimate intention of creating a portfolio is to make sure it covers wide range of market, narrow range market, wide range market, volatile market. So different market conditions. You ultimately what we want? Ultimately we want most of the days for a trader should end at green. Profit में close होना चाहिए, दिन अच्छा जाना चाहिए. चाहे कुछ भी हो जाए market condition, we need to get profitable income at the end of the day. 100 out of 100 times it will not happen, but at least 70 to 80% of the time we can try to get green MTM. Okay. To observe the volatility, जैसे कि मैंने बताया, कभी volatility शुरू में हो सकता है, कभी volatility end में हो सकता है. We don't know when the volatility will hit us. Okay, what we can do? We can diversify our portfolio so that we can have a stable kind of income. Okay, daily win ratio is very important. Why it is important? I am telling you. People see drawdown, people see ROI. People usually miss daily win ratio. More will be the daily win ratio. Peaceful will be your mind at the time of live deployment. कल ही मैं किसी को बोल रहा था, one of my friend, he pinged me many times. I want to use your. So usually I see who don't have much knowledge about trading, they think trading is kind of it is a Aladdin ka chirag. You need to just rub it and lot of money will come, a jinn will come and pour money to you. It is not that easy. It is not that easy. Okay, so trading is pretty much risky thing, and stock market is risky itself. Okay, so he saw around 2-3% drawdown and he stopped. Why? Because of February volatility, some days it was giving too much profit, some days it was giving too much loss. So when your live deployment will start, it will panic you a lot, unless and until your strategy has a very good win ratio. Means out of 5 days of trading, suppose in a week you are earning in 4 days, at least 3 to 4 days you are earning, then your peace of mind will be there कि नहीं भाई मेरी strategy अच्छी काम कर रही है, in a long run it can give me money. If your strategy has low win ratio, that actually happens in case of buying strategies also. In buying strategies also, win ratio, they can give you very more and they can take you also more. So it is very difficult for a user to understand that if I can stick for a long time, then I can earn. But saying is very easy. Actually, when you do live deployment, it is very difficult to stick into a strategy which has low win ratio. If you have number of strategies in your portfolio, your day win ratio will increase. एक strategy खराब कर रहा है, दूसरा strategy अच्छा कर जाएगा, आपका M2M green दिखेगा, you can still continue to trade. Okay, so that is another reason why a portfolio is highly necessary. To minimize the risk, okay, मैंने अभी आपको दिखाया एक दो strategy में जहां पे 5 to 7% का risk रहता था और drawdown रहता था. When I have used multiple number of strategies, they back each other and your drawdown comes drastically to below 3%. So that is another advantage, your risk gets down. Okay, come down. To stand in the market without much tension. मैंने अभी वो example दिया, मेरे friend का example भी दिया था. So जहां पे आपको win ratio, win percentage ज्यादा मिलेगा, consistency ज्यादा मिलेगा, you can stick to the market. Otherwise the market will hunt you and you will get scared and you will take exit. और सोचोगे कि भाई मेरी किस्मत में तो लिखा ही नहीं है. It is not about किस्मत. You need to choose your strategies very wisely to make a good portfolio. Okay. So that's all basically I had a plan to discuss all these points within 30 to 40 minutes. We are very good on time. Okay, so next 30 to 40 minutes I'll dedicate for questions. So what I'll do, anyone who wants to ask question, they can raise their hand. It is very easy. You can go to reactions and you can raise your hand and I will allow to you to speak and you can answer question. So the first question goes to Pradeep. Okay, I have one more last thing. So actually someone has asked this question in so he wants to wanted to know how it is right now. The trades has been reduced, the fixed cost has been removed from the strategies, from all the market star strategies. I have removed the fixed cost because as I told, in 2022 onwards, when the return on investment is decreasing or decreased compared to other years, my first intention is to how to optimize the income, how to optimize the net profit for the users. So number of trades reduced. I have tied with I am promoting some promoting IFL broker, which is comparatively lower cost, takes lower cost compared to LS Blue. Number 3 is fixed cost also I have removed. So there are multiple things I have taken care. So after that, this come let's say same example I'll take. Index premium meter, let's say on an average 25,000 the gross profit is coming. If somebody is using Zerodha, they have to pay brokerage 20 rupees, tax and all will come around 10 rupees. Trades will be, let's say after the changes in index premium meter, now the trades are 350 on an average in a month. The transaction expense come 350 into 20 plus 30 brokerage and tax into number of trades in a month. So in a month 10,500 will go in transaction charges. Then you have to pay to Zerodha API charges 2,000 rupees for execution of the trades. At least for one strategy you have to pay 250 rupees to Tradetron. Then since you have earned 25,000 rupees, 5% will go as a variable fee charges to Market Star. So that is 1,250 rupees. And your this cost, API cost, then fixed cost, variable cost. So this cost comes around other cost, which is coming around 3,500. Transaction expenses were 10,500, other expenses 3,500, total expenses 40,000. So 25,000 minus 14,000, which comes net profit as 11,000 on 3,20,000 capital. So the net profit is then 3%. It is also not bad as per current scenario. Why? Because 100 number of trades reduced, then fixed cost also reduced. So in Zerodha users also with 1x, which I don't recommend, but still Zerodha users with 1x from index premium meter, they can earn monthly on an average 3%. Sometimes it will be 1, sometimes it will be 4%. So like that, on an average 3% you can expect. Coming to IFL, for 5 rupees per lot is the charges. And then on top of that, GST, their exchange transaction charges are a little bit low. So I'm keeping 6 rupees as the tax. And then 350 number of trades into 11. Similar calculation I have done. There is no API cost in IFL, so that is 0. Tratron fees you would still need to pay. Anyway, I have removed fixed fees. The variable fees for IFL referred users who have opened referred account from Market Star, so they need not to pay this variable fee. Whatever profit you are getting, that is all your profit. So other cost is only the Tratron fees, which is 250 rupees. That translates into the total expenses will be only 4,100 in case of IFL. And that translates the average net profit will be around 21,000, which is 6.5% on 3,20,000. Very handsome return. Okay. Now coming to Finvestia. Finvestia, there is no brokerage, there is only tax. Trade same I have kept. So transaction expenses is definitely low compared to IFL. But what happens? The game changer is the variable fee. Finvestia users still need to pay the 5% profit sharing variable fees. So it translates into same cost. One major difference I want to highlight in case of Finvestia, there is 50% cash rule is there. So you need to have at least 50% cash to trade. But in case of IFL, you can trade with 100% collateral. There is no issue at all. So that is a bigger advantage. And monthly, if you are getting from your collaterals around 1%, so that comes to 7.5%. 1% to सीधे सीधे add हो जाएगा ROI पे, because you are earning from collateral also. Now, Finvestia requires around 10% extra capital. So capital requirement यहाँ पे 3,20,000 की जगह मुझे 3,50,000 mention करना चाहिए in case of Finvestia. So that comes to even lower. The ROI will be 6.1% around. Okay. So right now the tie-up I have with IFL. Earlier months they had some issues in API. I hope those API issues will not come now because XTS upgraded last week. So as the IFL servers. So far so good. If IFL API will be stable, the cost wise it will beat Finvestia also. Cost wise it will beat Finvestia also. So this is about index premium meter. I have taken one more example of low number of trades in case of index volatile vaccine. So in case of index volatile vaccine, since number of trades are only 200 per month, so in that case, your net profit in Zerodha definitely will get improved. That is 4%. And similar kind of return you can see in IFL 6.1% and in Finvestia also around 6%. Okay. So this is actually one person has asked at current scenario how we are standing with our costings. So that is why I have explained strategy wise. Okay. Now let's go to the question and answer. So Mr. Pradeep has raised a hand. I am requesting to unmute. Mr. Pradeep, you can unmute yourself.
Hello. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Actually, yeah. Thank you. You are doing very good job for us. Thank you for that.
Thank you, sir.
This combination sheet, you have given this capital requirement. Now there is no hedge buying in that list. So
Okay.
without hedge, the whole thing is there. But
So
generally hedge is also required.
yeah, so
Hedge
hedge
buying.
is not mandatory, sir. So there are a couple of strategies like junior consistent earner or consistent earner. So their OTM hedges are already included. But there are strategies which are actually non-hedge strategies. Non-hedge. So what happens in case of you can check my OTM hedge video also in YouTube. So in OTM hedges, when you use in multiple counter strategies, they will eat lot of brokerage. They will eat lot of transaction charges. Okay. So that is why in multiple counter strategies, OTM hedges is not at all advisable. There are a couple of more reasons also. You can check out my YouTube video of OTM hedge. So OTM hedges are not advisable. It is why means I have kept OTM strategies in a separate separate strategies are already there. That is optional. If somebody wants, they can use. If somebody doesn't want, who am I to force them to use, make them use the OTM hedges? So that is why there are only two strategies in MarketStar which has OTM hedges inbuilt. So if somebody doesn't like OTM hedges, they even I'm not saying they need to use consistent earner for sure. Okay. So OTM hedges are optional. So that is why in combination seed it is not mentioned. Number two is OTM hedges margin requirement is a headache. When you use OTM hedge, the margin how much exactly margin requirement maximum you want. So that is a very headache. I mean, sometimes it goes high with VIX, sometimes it comes low with the VIX. So that is why OTM hedge is a very subjective topic. Unless and until you are very much experienced to handle OTM hedge, you should not handle. Last point on OTM hedge. In case of profitability, OTM hedge will give you 70 to 80% extra money, but in case of drawdown, OTM hedge will take around 120% money from you. Okay, because you need to your risk and reward both more when you use OTM hedge. Risk is even more, reward is even less. Okay, so that doesn't balance out the situation. Unless and until if you have cash crunch, unless and until you are very much sure about OTM hedge, like I have given green signal to users that Wednesday and Thursday you can use, because you can see the win ratio on Wednesday and Thursday. For most of the time, Wednesday and Thursday we make money, right? On those cases only you can use. So in that subjective topic, in an ideal combination scenario, I can't suggest OTM hedge. So that is why it is not there. Okay.
Okay.
Any other questions, sir, or I can go to next?
Yeah, please. Because I have asked a question for time-wise 15 minutes interval. Suppose I am doing freelance.
I already answered. I am working on that. Like what I'm working. I am working on. I can't work the same way time-wise. Let's say 9:16, 9:30, 9:45 kind of 3 pair in index premium meter, because it has 4 legs. So 4 legs, it is little bit difficult. But I have started working on some optimized way to get a different version of Bank Nifty premium meter. Okay, because Bank Nifty premium meter has 3 pairs. So 1 pair we can enter at time 1, second pair at time 2, third pair at time 3, with different kind of adjustments in each pair. So that can be done. So that I am already started working on. So I have updated in the group also. So very soon you can see similar kind of thing, but not on index meter.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks.
Bye.
So yeah. Next, Mr. Samir. Mr. Samir, you can unmute and ask your question.
Are you able to hear me?
Yes, sir. Tell me.
So can you explain a bit more about this volatile vaccine?
Yeah. So this question also asked me a couple of times in group as well as in the Excel sheet what I've said. So basically I wait for 1 month, क्योंकि कभी-कभी ऐसे होता है, sometimes the strategy is launched and strategy couldn't able to survive at the live market situation. So that is why I waited for a month. How the strategy is, and that too when I give you an explanation video about volatile vaccine, so there I also include their stats and all. Okay, so those things after 1 month will be more better. So that is why already they have completed maybe probably by next week Nifty and Bank Nifty volatile vaccines explanation video will come in YouTube for sure within a week.
So you advise us to deploy now or wait?
You can obviously, already many people are doing.
Because that day I deployed on 2x. I got a loss of 8K, 8,000 loss on 2x.
On bank nifty
Though
volatile vaccine.
SL, yes, BNF. Though the SL was something around 2,000 per X, right?
Stop loss is not 2,500. It is written 3,500. So you should get on 2x 7,000, which is expected. Maybe little bit extra slippage you got, because since last 1-2 months the premiums were very high. Slippage also high too. Okay.
Right.
So that is why you might have got. But the thing is that the strategy. So if you would have continued, so it has quite bank nifty volatile vaccine is anyway performed a very better than bank nifty, because bank nifty range was more than 1,000 points throughout the month of February mid to March mid. Okay, since last 2 days it is 300 to 400. So bank nifty has underperformed, that I understood, but still bank nifty volatile vaccine is right now standing with 6% ROI within a month. It is not a negative return strategy. Okay, so the explanation video as well as positive, negative, everything I'll cover in coming week, next week. Okay. Yeah. So we can go to next. K is the name. Sir, you need to tell your name and ask your question.
Okay, I'm sorry. My name is Karthik. Am I audible?
Yeah.
Okay. See, what is the most ideal strategy you suggest for Thursday's expiry day?
So expiry days, premium meters are like beast. Okay, on expiry day, you can check the track record of premium meters. Means they can optimize or they can maximize your profit like anything. If you take index premium meter or bank nifty premium meter, any premium meter you can choose, they will eat up the premium like anything. Okay, so those are my S strategies on expiry days, even Wednesday and Thursday both actually. Okay, close to expiry, erosion will be more, and they are very good in capturing those premium erosions.
Okay, let's say that you have capital. You suggest to invest 3x in IPE or split up 1x, 1x, 1x for IPE, BNP, and NPE.
A little bit diplomatically, I'll answer you. If you have brokerage concern, then better to use IP itself. If you don't have any brokerage concern, then go for 1x each. That will give you more diversification. That will give you even more better ROI.
Okay, so Wednesdays and Thursdays, premium meters are the best.
Premium meters are the best because erosion is more. Okay.
Okay. And one final question, see, if I want one Excel which has stop loss for all the strategies, where do I see that?
Understood. So I'll make sure that I'll update on the Google Sheet itself. Okay. So this is when you see this Google summary page, so there are a lot of things mentioned. So you can see maximum loss in a day, maximum profit in a day. So a lot of things strategy wise already it covers. Okay. The counter wise stop loss and all, counter wise target, so the TSL and also those things have not mentioned. So but still you can understand it in a very high level way, that maximum loss in a day means 2% on 5 lakhs 11,000 maximum means 2% around loss it happened. In Nifty premium meter 3% maximum, in index premium meter also 3% max. So you can understand these things from this maximum loss in a day kind of thing, and you can check even maximum profit. See, how much they
this
can
is
give in a day.
historical, but now we have reduced it, right?
This is not historical actually. Bank Nifty premium meter and Nifty premium meter doesn't have historical data itself. Means I have added only live data in these two strategies. Other strategies they have historical data before the launch and after the launch, all live data. Okay. So you can consider, means what I can overall what I can say, you can consider this data to just see this data why it is needed. Data are needed just to have a mindset ki how much I can lose or how much I can gain in a day. Okay, so you can make use of this data to set up your mind.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure. How to access this Google sheet? This sheet?
Every strategy page. Every strategy page
No,
has
this
a link.
The Excel, what we are seeing, how can we get this? How can we download it?
You can ping Chirag, so he helps a lot to people who have access, who want to access or who want to make use of this Google summary as per their personal setup and all, or to understand in a better way the strategies. So Chirag will help you out, right, Chirag? I'll unmute Chirag.
That's okay. I'll reach out to Chirag. I'm aware of it.
Yeah, trading and trading inquiry is his handle, means his ID @trading inquiry. So you can inquire those things. He will help you out. But
Sure.
Whatever you want, most of the data are available in this Google summary page.
Sure. Thank you.
Okay. Yes, sir. Next is Mr. Ashok Kumar Singh. Ashok sir, please unmute and ask the question.
Yes. My request to you was that in the cost comparison, you have not included LS Blue.
I have not included LS Blue because in LS Blue, when I tied up, see, to be frank, I'll tell you, when I tied with LS Blue, at the time, the CM charges, the clearance member charges was very less. Recently, they have increased or what I'm not sure. But recently, what I've done, since many people have complained me about the costs are going high, I don't believe in hiding anything. So I put my own capital, a huge amount of capital. For small capital, CM charges are very less. So I put around 15 to 20 lakhs capital and tried to see what is the CM charges. Actually, CM charges are more. Okay. So that is why I have not added in LS2 and I am not even promoting for few days because I have requested them to remove CM charges. They didn't agree. I requested them to reduce the brokerage. They didn't agree. So when the costs are going high, and when I am focusing on our strategies are doing very well. I have taken feedback from many users. They are saying your strategies are doing very well, but the costs are very high in case of LS if I am using LS Blue. So why we will let broker to eat our profit? Okay, so that is why I have little bit cornering LS Blue right now, so that they will understand that what this guy was saying us was correct. Okay, it is not like I don't have any grudge with LS Blue that I have removed from the Google seat, the comparison seat, but this is the reality. Any other questions, sir?
Yeah, can I ask you a question which is about not your strategy, but somebody else's strategy?
Yeah.
I want to understand how any of your strategy is not able to give that kind of return.
So,
what is the difference?
Like?
It may not be a fair question, but I first want to ask your permission whether you are comfortable.
Yeah, it's okay because see, the
discussion is purely academic. There is nothing else.
What is that?
See, my curiosity is only academic. I want to understand. You see, there is a strategy called White Horse Chariot.
Okay.
It has 3 variants.
So the directional strategies, sir. Most of our strategies are non-directional strategies where we do straddle and strangles. Okay. So I can ask you a question. What is the drawdown in White Horse Chariot? 20%, right? So you don't see any of that kind of high drawdown in our strategies, right? So when drawdown is that much of huge, you will definitely hesitate to deploy more capital. But I have users who have deployed around crores of capital, including myself. I have that courage because I know in our strategies drawdown will means 95% I can 99% I can guarantee you that in our strategies the drawdown will not hit that kind of huge. Okay.
Yeah, I understand. But if you see his returns, they are also very high.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can't get low drawdown, high ROI, and that too last 2 months were highly directional, which was actually favorable. Okay.
So are those WSC strategies directional?
Then you should not ask questions, sir. You should understand when you are comparing, then you should understand the behavior of both the thing you are comparing. If you don't understand what is WHC, then how can I answer you? Even though I'll answer, how you will understand? Okay, those are directional strategies.
That's all I am asking you. Since they are directional and we don't have directional in.
We don't have directional because
that's why the comparison is not fair. That is fine.
Comparison is not fair. Yeah.
That's fine. That answers my question.
Thank you. Sir. Okay. The next one is S. Raj. You can unmute and ask your question.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
So I'm audible?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, thank you. Thanks for the confirmation. So my question is more from the security point of view, right? I like your strategy. I love your strategy. I'm seeing a lot of profit. I would like to, refer this to my family friends also.
I think you
But
asked
at the
this
same
question in
time,
Google.
my concern is if someone,
Yeah.
yeah, that's right. So see, I want to refer to my family friends, but the question is if someone hack your code or someone, change your stop loss, something like that, there will, where we can occur a huge loss. So I don't want to get the blame. So what is your take on that?
Yeah, I'll tell you. So the thing is that, so these codes are written by me. Okay. Unless my user ID is hacked, the Tretron database itself hacked. Tretron is, so sir, right now, what is the asset under management, AUM for market star strategies? So right now, the AUM for market star, all strategies, we are actually, I am damn sure that market star is number one in handling that much of asset. It is close to 100 crores right now, the total deployed capital in market star strategies. So, and in Tretron, it is even thousands of crores. Okay. So the only possibility is if Tretron site is hacked, which is very rare case scenario. Okay. So Tretron site is hacked, then only you can see those kind of extreme things that market strategies are hacked and all the stop loss are going wrong. So highly unlikely. I can't say it is impossible because it is possible. Okay. So while driving a car, if you ask me, are you sure that your car will not face any accident? I will say it is, means as an experienced driver, I can say it will not happen, but it can happen. But it is not like I'll stop driving the car that accident can happen. So this is not also fair, right? So it can happen, but most likely it will not happen.
All right. So again, I appreciate your answer for this. But if you are changing any kind of a code, do we as a users will we get any kind of a notification for that?
Definitely not notification, but I'm not sure about other strategy creators, but I believe in complete transparency. So whoever using market strategies, they can echo with me that whenever any kind of modification I am doing, I clearly come to Telegram channel and I confess that this is, or I let the user know that this is the thing I am about to change. Like recently, I have done some changes in index premiometer, which is a widely deployed strategy. So I clearly told that the stop loss is getting reduced to 2,500 and per counter, and the target will be unlimited. Means the TSL exit only it will happen. So these things user has to know. Otherwise, they will feel like market strategy has been hacked. It is not working like the way it was working yesterday. So that confusion should not be there. So just to avoid that, even I have explained the high-level strategy explanation videos so that user can understand what exactly they can expect from the strategy behavior. Okay, so those things are taken care.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
absolutely. Thank you so much for your answer.
Thank you. Mr. Gopinath, I was expecting you to raise your hand because you have asked a lot of questions. You can unmute and ask.
Thanks, Sitaram, for taking time to have this session and have this Q&A. I'm new to MarketStar. I had few questions. One mainly on this multi-counters and also on this profit and loss, right? See, sometimes before pre-market that there is a gap up or gap down. So based on that, should we kind of adjust our multipliers to kind of increase or reduce? And also sometimes we see like the multi-counters, right? The first two might give profit or loss. Should we stop at it or like leave it as it is, no matter what the market condition or what is the profit loss?
So this is a very fair question. And I would like to answer to not to you. Actually, everyone should understand this. So this strategies, whatever has been right now available in any Tretron strategies or market strategies, they basically handle straddle and strangles. Okay, so these are not rocket science that somebody is doing lot of some big things and a huge ROI will come. So these are actually some kind of I can say these are all systematic investment plan, nothing but mutual, better than mutual funds, I can say. That kind of stable strategies I have created. Okay, and the intention of this strategy is to make small money. Okay, not bigger money, small money. Point number two, the important factor to get this small amount money is only and only discipline, nothing else. Discipline. When I do back testing, when I share the back tested data, I always I don't jump into backtest in between to check all those conditions, right? Today is gap up or gap down. Today I have changed multipliers or not. It is a uniform way I have used. Whatever the Google summary data you are seeing, that is 1x data, regardless of any emotions, whatever the live profit I am getting, I am updating here. All these inputs users see and user deploy strategy. Once they deploy the strategy, I'm not sure which devil comes into user's mind. They keep on improvising the thing. Okay, today is gap up or gap down. I should change the multiplier. Now I have already got 4,000 profit. I should stop trading. No, today it looks like it will go up, but right now the strategy is cut down the position to go down. So it will give me loss. I will exit the day. So all these things you don't do while seeing the backtesting data. You don't do at the time of seeing my live panel. You don't do when you see Tratron's data. Then why users has to do all these things when they live deploy? I told you these strategies are very beautiful strategies. I would give credit to the strategies only 30%. 70% of the credit I'll give to the user who is disciplined. They only can get the money. You are paying, user is paying money to profit sharing to MarketStar, user is paying money to Tratron. They are taking risk on their capital. Their job is done. Extra, more simple you will think, effective will be the output after you are live deployed. More you complicate the scene, it is little bit difficult for you to generate money.
Okay, so you recommend be disciplined and continue with the same setup.
Just go with the flow. Go with the flow. Whatever the algo gives, just accept it. That is the best approach. Okay, I'll tell you. It has been more than 1 year now with Tratron. Initially, means when I launched strategies on the month of March, actually I started using Tratron from January itself. So it was very funny for me. I have tried to optimize my what I was thinking. I will keep the algos running, and during the market, if I'll see some trends, or because I know technical analysis very well. Okay, so I'll do some adjustments by my manual thing. Anyway, algo is doing its job. Let me do my job according to the algo, separate way, and I can earn some more. There are two disadvantages. One disadvantage is you will end up in paying a lot of transaction charges and brokerages because of those manual actions. Number two, if it goes well in your favor, means whatever manual action you do, it goes well in your favor, then what will happen? You will do that again and again. You will do that manual things again and again. When you will stop the day, the manual action will take away around all 10 days profit. 11th day, you will realize, why I have done all those things. The strategy itself within 11 days has given a good amount of money. I paid extra transaction charges, I paid extra brokerages, and now I am standing with negative ROI. Why I have done that? So as per I'm telling you, I have done that mistake. I'm not telling a story. I'm just telling whatever I have done mistake. Okay, though I'm not a hi-fi kind of technical analyst, but I know technical indicators very well. Still, I'm telling nobody can beat discipline of algo.
Yeah, this helps. Thanks, Sitaram. Yeah. And one more question. Many of my colleagues also are there who are interested, but the challenge is like many of them work, and if there are errors or something happens, right? They will not be immediately able to kind of manage the.
Correct. So this question also you or somebody has asked me, like, do you have, does MarketStar has any kind of service to handle errors? So I'll tell you two things. 98% of the error comes only when you have margin shortfall. Okay. So if you are on job, just keep 10-15% extra capital. Okay, just keep 10-15% extra capital. Think somebody is monitoring your account and he's getting money from that. Okay, so 10-15% extra capital just keep, so that you will not get any kind of RMS error. So that solves your 98% of the error. Okay, rest 2% of the error, just select a good API. Like in LS Blue, I have seen only one error in 1 year. In Zerodha, hardly I have seen any error. IFL, I'm building the trust, but still for XTS API, recently few things happened few months back. So I'm still gaining confidence. In Finvesia, earlier so many errors. At current situation, somehow okay, means it is going well. So other than that, like Angel, ICICI, there are many new brokers which are getting added into Tretron. Those APIs are not much stable. They will give error and you will be feeling like what will happen? I am on job. What will happen in case of error? What will happen? So that kind of attention they will attract. So point one is have 10-15%. All work holders who doesn't want to look at the positions so often because they have used algo, I would suggest keep 10-15% extra capital. Use a good API where chances of getting error is very, very less. Okay. On top of that, if any error happens, Tretron calls you. That is very, very, after fulfilling these two things, the third case, which is getting an error, is very rare. Still you can get, but very rare. So on that case, you will get call and you need to handle through phone or anything.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah. Thank you. So the next question comes from Raj Karthik.
Hello. Hi, sir. Good evening. And am I audible?
Yes, sir. Tell me.
Okay, sir. First of all, thanks for your wonderful photos. I'm very amazed at your work. So that's the first thing.
Thank you.
Second thing is, this is specific to the index overnight earner. So one thing is, when I understand sometimes you take some manual actions on it. So is it so, or is it completely algo driven?
See, index overnight earner was a very complicated strategy. Why complicated? I am telling you. So many people has raised their finger on index overnight earner. What will happen? Black swan events happen. If a huge gap down happens, what will happen? Our capital will wipe out or what? So so because still I have launched this strategy in the month of May 2021. From May 2021 to February 2022, the strategy beautifully survived lot of gap up and gap down with only 3% drawdown. Only 3% drawdown till February. From February mid, the kind of because of the war situation, the kind of gap ups and gap downs we have seen. So because of that, only around 4 to 5% plus or minus thing. We have seen good amount of gains also on same days, which are not common in case of normal days. But we have seen 2 days during month of March because of the war situation where we lost 4 to 5% capital in overnight. Okay, so because of that only, to prevent in last 10-15 days, I have suggested or I have exited the on Thursday. So there are 3 days. So within Friday, Saturday and Sunday, any news could have pushed the market huge up or huge down. So I was not sure about it, and it was highly risky to keep the position. And we are getting around 0.87% return at that moment. So I thought it is a wise decision that we will close our trades and go clean on Monday. So these are actually calculated decision which I had to take, calculated decision on algo, but on index overnight earner specifically, I had to do it because of the war situation and high weeks right now. Nothing else.
Okay, that's great. So, because the reason I asked is the computers are good, but that's not as good as an expert. So, because when on the day I was seeing the message, and that gave me some kind of a respite, because there is someone who is taking care of all these extra things.
Sir,
So, hence this question.
I acknowledge that you are feeling good, but at the same time, I always say you should not take any kind of manual action. As for the user side, if at all means what I can say, if anything needed, I'll do it for all. You should not means user individually should not take any kind of manual action. At least you will feel that okay, I am with all. Okay, so anything needed, I will take from the algo standpoint. I never suggest, I never play double standard like let the algo run and I will suggest user to exit. So if algo will give profit, I will say, see, algo has given profit. If user will get profit by exiting, then I would say, see, I told you to exit. So this kind of double standard I never play. If anything needed, I do for all through algo. User need not to worry anything.
That's great, sir. Because I mean, discipline is one thing which we try to keep, but yeah. So my next question is, I just pinged you. Is there any place where we could see which are the multi-counter strategies? So it's easier for us to understand.
It is right here. So in each strategy, it is a number of counters, multi-counter or.
Okay, got it. Fine. When I was seeing in the first two columns. So okay, it's
yeah, you need to scroll down a little bit and you can get it. So this Google Sheet actually it is kind of a property.
Yeah, that's what we refer.
Enormous kind of data here.
Yes, I mean, because it's too much data. I mean, I thought I missed it.
No problem. So that is why I have shown you. So shared codes also it has been there. So you can check my live deployments also through these shared codes.
Sure, sir. And finally, when this might be out of the scope, but I would ask because when you have seen more years of experience on trading, on Mondays, what strategies do you suggest? Right. So Mondays, I always see the blue.
Correct. So Mondays are I answered this in group also when I have started last year. Tuesdays were hunted. Every Tuesday I used to lose money. Okay. Then latter point of time in the month of September onwards, many people were saying, sir, Wednesday we'll definitely lose. Serially 6 to 7 Wednesday we lost money. Now the curse has been shifted to Monday. Okay. So it is not like so. See, what is the logic that Friday is the first day? So if there is no erosion expected initial days, so Friday should be the culprit. Why Monday? Okay, so Monday comes after Friday and it is more closer to expiry. So erosion is more expected on Monday compared to Friday. But that's what it is very difficult to understand which day it will work on, which day it will not work. But still, I have something in mind, and I am currently working on some as per the data because I am good in math, so I just back all the data-driven conclusions. So I am working on something to optimize the output on Monday. Very soon you can see if that works out. Very soon you can see that change implemented in index primometer at least, because index primometer I can see around more than 20 CR AUM asset has been deployed in index primometer, wisely used. Okay, so I will anyway for index primometer Mondays are not that bad, but for Nifty primometer and Bank Nifty primometer it is little bit more bad, but we are working on it to get some and volatile vaccines. You asked which strategy you can use on Monday. Volatile vaccine strategies do very well on Monday.
On Monday. Oh,
yeah, especially Bank Nifty volatile vaccine is very good on Monday.
Okay. So I'm sorry, man. I've been asking too many questions. One last question is, or the last question would be, if we are, again, this could be some question which been asked by many people. So I mean, which, is it possible for you to share the AUM of these strategies so we understand, which is being used more? Or I don't know, I mean, you take a call, but just a request on, because this will help us on, so because if there is more capital, where do we allocate, right? So the problem of, finding the, best thing.
Got it. So yeah, so I already answered that ideal allocation of the capital. You can ping me. Means I will ping and in the Retron, in the Telegram channel itself. My Chirag's ID. So
Sure.
you can reach out to us. We can guide.
Sure, that's great, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for your question and
Most
answers.
welcome, sir. So yeah, Mr. Raj, next question, please.
Hi.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
So it is really wonderful that दो मतलब मैं तो अक्सर ग्रुप में डालता रहता हूँ, मैं यूजुअली मैं मैनुअली करता हूँ, मैं आपको सच बताऊँ तो एल्गो पे मेरा अभी उतना ट्रस्ट डेवलप नहीं हो पाया है, मैं बहुत पहले से जब से कर रहा हूँ मैनुअली कर रहा हूँ, बट लिटरली आई हैव ट्रस्ट इन यू एंड आई एम वर्किंग विद योर एल्गो, तो मतलब अब बहुत अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस रहा। आपके वोलेटाइल वैक्सीन जितने भी थे वो बहुत ही अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस दे रहा है।
Thank you, sir.
Literally, I'm amazed with the volatile vaccine that you have done.
ऐसे ही चलता है बस।
हाँ, नहीं अच्छा रहेगा। और सेकंड में बस एक चीज, मेरा जो सबसे हॉरिफाइड एक्सपीरियंस रहा अभी तक का, कैपिटल लॉस हुआ मेरा इंडेक्स प्रीमियम मीटर।
कौन सा?
मैं आपको सर
आपका वॉइस ब्रेक हो रहा है थोड़ा सा।
हेलो। Am I audible now?
Yes. कौन सा बैड एक्सपीरियंस कौन सा रहा?
सबसे हॉरिबल एक्सपीरियंस रहा मेरा इंडेक्स प्रीमियम मीटर से।
इंडेक्स प्रीमियम मीटर में? ओके, हाँ बोलिए।
मतलब I wanted to share it with like मतलब ऐसा क्या है कि इंडेक्स प्रीमियम मीटर is the most allocated and widely used।
तो एक्चुअली मिला है इंडेक्स प्रीमियम मीटर का टोटल पीएनएल अगर मैं देखूं तो मैंने एक शेयर किया था रिसेंटली, कल या परसों भी शेयर किया था। इंडेक्स प्रीमियम मीटर है जनरेटेड 2.23 crores प्रॉफिट टिल नाउ फॉर यूजर्स, ठीक है। बट स्टिल नहीं मैं आंसर कर रहा हूं आपका, तो क्योंकि मुझे सारा डिप्लॉयमेंट्स दिख जाता है, ओके। So I have seen couple of deployments have done bad, मतलब किसी को लॉस हुआ भी है। क्यों लॉस हुआ है मैंने उस पर भी काम किया है, ठीक है। रिसेंटली आई थिंक मिस्टर विपिन has highlighted this thing in the group कि आजकल टोटल पीएनएल डिफरेंस काफी कम हो रहे हैं इंडेक्स, उस पर मैंने काम किया है। अगर आप देखोगे मैंने क्या देखा कि फर्स्ट काउंटर सबके लिए सेम होता है इंडेक्स मीटर में, सेकंड काउंटर ऑनवर्ड्स पता नहीं कब किसका एंट्री होता है, सेकंड काउंटर ऑनवर्ड्स तभी पीएनएल गड़बड़ हो जाता है लोगों का, तो किसी को बहुत ज्यादा मिल जाता है, किसी को कम मिलता है। तो टू रिड्यूस दैट काइंड ऑफ डिफरेंस, सबको सेम प्राइस मिले और सबको सेम स्ट्राइक प्राइस मिलके पीएनएल सबका सेम हो, इसके लिए मैंने कुछ किया हुआ है इंडेक्स प्रीमियम मीटर में। तो अगर आपको इंडेक्स प्रीमियम मीटर का बुरा वाला मतलब आप सेकंड वाले फेज में हो, जिनको कि मैंने बोला कि अभी किस को बहुत अच्छा मिल जाता है इंडेक्स प्रीमियम मीटर में, मिल जाता था, और किसी को कम मिलता था इंडेक्स प्रीमियम मीटर में, वो वाला केस अभी होगा नहीं। और ये वाला चेंज किया है मैंने मार्च 1 से, 1 मार्च से ये चेंज इंप्लीमेंट हुआ है। तो यू कैन ट्राई, अगर इतना ही अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस रहा है मार्केट स्टार के साथ, तो आपको मैं बिल्कुल सजेस्ट करूंगा कि एक बार फिर से इंडेक्स प्रीमियम मीटर यूज करके देखिए, यू विल नॉट बी डिसअपॉइंटेड।
एक्चुअली मेरा जो है कि ज्वाइन करने का मीटिंग को पर्पस ही यही था कि मेरा मार्केट स्टार के साथ तो बहुत अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस है, लेकिन जिस इंडेक्स प्रीमियम मीटर के साथ सबका एक्सपीरियंस अच्छा जा रहा है, मेरा बहुत हॉरिफिक एक्सपीरियंस।
हाँ, तो ये दोबारा एक बार चेक करके देखिए। तो मैंने, क्योंकि मुझे समझ में आ जाता, जब मुझे स्ट्रेटेजी बहुत ज्यादा बनाने, मैं बहुत ज्यादा स्ट्रेटेजी में इधर उधर करने की मूड कभी नहीं होता हूँ। एक स्ट्रेटेजी अगर ऑलरेडी सक्सेसफुल है उसको ऑप्टिमाइज करने के चक्कर में थोड़ा बहुत काम करता हूँ मैं। तो अभी मैंने कुछ किया हुआ है। बहुत लोग बोल रहे हैं कि अभी आप देख रहे हो लास्ट 1 महीने पे ग्रुप में भी आपने देखा होगा, पहले इंडेक्स प्रीमियम मीटर के बहुत सारे क्वेश्चन आते थे, सर पीएनएल डिफरेंस। आजकल काफी कम क्वेश्चन आ रहे हैं। क्यों? क्योंकि मैंने कुछ काम उसमें किया हुआ है, इम्प्रोवाइजेशन किया हुआ है कि पीएनएल्स आर एक्चुअली मैचिंग।
राइट, बस यही था। और एक्सपीरियंस था एक्चुअली, वो मुझे लगता है कि मेरा स्लिपेज हाई हो रहा था, कि जो भी हो रहा हो आई डोंट नो, विक्स हाई था, चला गया था जहां पे कि विक्स हाई था। आई वाज,
आपने फरवरी में डिप्लॉय किया था क्या?
हाँ, फरवरी के मतलब
तो फरवरी था ही कुछ। फरवरी में एक्चुअली मार्केट कंडीशन के हिसाब से आई कीप ऑन tweaking the strategies little bit. Okay, so on February, whatever change I have implemented, VIX condition वाला जो भी था, index estimator implement किया था, that didn't go well. तो फरवरी में जहां पे 15% करंट वर्जन पे मिलना चाहिए था, वहां पे फरवरी में कुछ 2-3% में मिला है, कॉस्ट काट के तो नेगेटिव रिटर्न हो गया था इंडेक्स प्रीमियम किसी का। तो फरवरी मैं आपको बिल्कुल सजेस्ट करूंगा कि अगर आप देखो, इतना ऑनेस्टली अगर मैं कन्फेस कर रहा हूं कि फरवरी में ये हुआ था, तो मैं आपको बिल्कुल सजेस्ट करूंगा कि प्लीज ट्राई द इंडेक्स प्रीमियम वंस अगेन एंड यू विल नॉट बी डिसअपॉइंटेड।
And I'm also honestly speaking that अगर ऐसा कुछ होता तो I'm with market strategy that they are going, and I'm having wonderful experience with vaccine.
हाँ, बहुत, अगर वैक्सीन में अच्छा जा रहा है तो उसको कंटिन्यू भी करो, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं, वो अच्छा जाएगा, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं। ओके सर।
I was wanting to have another experience, मतलब मैं फिर से IPE को एक्सपीरियंस करना चाहता हूँ।
बिल्कुल करो सर, अभी काफी अच्छा चल रहा है, मतलब अच्छा जाएगा ही जाएगा। इंडेक्स प्रीमियम में मुझे पूरा मैंने बोला भी था ग्रुप में कि if anybody has wrong experience in bad experience on index प्रीमियम on February, at least try once again the optimized version from March 1. It is going very well and it will go very well.
Great, thanks for this.
Okay, thank you. So yeah, thank you sir. Last two questions I can take. It is already 5:30. Mr. Samir, do you want to ask anything again? Your hand raised, so that is why I am assuming you are asking something, or else I can go to Mr. Pradeep. Mr. Pradeep, your hands also raised. It is like your hands didn't lower, or you want to ask anything else?
Yeah. Just one line regarding this positional. आप कब तक लॉन्च करेंगे? और
पोजिशनल स्ट्रेटेजी में काम चालू है, पोजिशनल स्ट्रेटेजी में काम चालू है। किसी ने एक्चुअली 2-3 क्वेश्चन ओपन क्वेश्चन है, बहुत सारे क्वेश्चन मैंने जो पूछा गया था गूगल शीट में मैंने आंसर कर दिया है। 2-3 क्वेश्चन मैं आंसर कर देता हूं जो कि यूनिक थे। लाइक किसी ने पूछा था मुझे ये कि पोजिशनल स्ट्रेटेजी कब आ रहा है। पोजिशनल स्ट्रेटेजी सर, उसमें ड्रॉडाउन काफी ज्यादा आ रहा है, 20% ड्रॉडाउन मिनिमम आ रहा है मुझे भी, ठीक है। तो मैं उसको ऑप्टिमाइज करने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ। इफ दैट कम्स डाउन टू एटलीस्ट 12-13% अराउंड, तभी जाके मैं उसको रिलीज करूंगा, क्योंकि मार्केट स्टार का जो पोर्टफोलियो है ना, उसमें उसका हर किसी का एक सिग्नेचर होता है ना, कि मार्केट स्टार की कोई भी स्ट्रेटेजी आप उठा लो, 10% से ज्यादा ड्रॉडाउन होना, इट इज काइंड ऑफ, वो भी ओटीएम हेज के साथ जो स्ट्रेटेजी है वहां पे आपको 10% तक का देखने के लिए शायद मिल जाए ड्रॉडाउन। बाकी सारे स्ट्रेटेजी में 5-6% से ज्यादा, 7% से ज्यादा ड्रॉडाउन दिखेगा नहीं। तो ये वाला सिग्नेचर को मैं कंटिन्यू करना चाहता हूँ। अगर पोजीशन स्ट्रेटेजी में मुझे इतना टाइप का ड्रॉडाउन मिल गया तो इट विल, मतलब वो सिग्नेचर मेरा खराब हो जाएगा, ठीक है।
ओके, मेरा एक छोटा सा ये है, बकेट लिस्ट में आप एक डाल के रखिए। आपने you have so much experience, so much knowledge. Now make a machine learning type of strategy where the strategy not to be told to anybody, just your signature, your intelligent, and it will take as the market open interest, weeks, whatever happens, no, it will take the trade. Maybe after few days, few months, you take that thing in your list.
Sir, lot of upcoming things and exciting things are coming in Market Star. All of you know that I am an employed person. I work for a IT organization, a good renowned IT organization.
Okay.
So I have around 13 years of experience, and time has come to become full time. So soon I'll be full time. I'll register Market Star. I'll get certification and all whatever needed to get myself legalized. तो वो सब चीजें डाउन द लाइन 2022 में हो जाना चाहिए, ठीक है। तो अगर हो जाएगा तो बहुत लोगों ने मुझे इसमें भी पिंग किया था ग्रुप में कि इतने, मतलब इतना एसेट अंडर मैनेजमेंट, मतलब इतना कैपिटल ऑलरेडी डिप्लॉयड है मार्केट स्टार में, व्हाई डोंट यू क्रिएट योर ओन प्लेटफॉर्म। Okay, so because in that case whatever you are saying, so that can be achievable. मतलब core kind of logics जो भी मैं यूज करता हूँ वो एनालिसिस मैं यूज कर सकता हूँ। तो all are already in bucket list. Thanks for citing again. So you can see those developments soon.
Okay, thanks Ravi. Good.
Next is Deepak Dadwal. You can unmute and ask.
Thank you, Sitaramji. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, sir. Thank you.
So firstly, huge compliments to you. Wonderful work done, and we wish you all the success in the future.
Thank you, sir.
Just wanted to understand, though you mentioned it, though you did mention about OTM hedges, when they are to be used, but somehow I could not register. Are there specific days they should be used? Or
see, I would suggest you to watch that. Means actually many people think OTM hedge use करने से काफी ज़्यादा profit हो जाएगा मुझे, ठीक है? So I would suggest you to watch that OTM hedge video which I have already uploaded. I have given you the insight of OTM hedge. OTM hedge use करने से होता क्या है? So you need to understand that. Then you will able to understand means where exactly on which days you can exactly use it. Unless and until the one within one line, if I can try to conclude, if you are not sure, if you are not 90% sure that you are making money from your main strategy, you should not use OTM hedge. As simple as that. So that comes to with that one liner conclusion, that comes to a second conclusion. When Wednesday and Thursdays have more accuracy, then let's use OTM hedges on Wednesday and Thursday, and don't use on the other days, because on the other days initially the premiums are high for the OTMs. When premiums are high, premium erosion also high, you will lose more money during initial days. Only last 2 days where accuracy is more, you have better chance to earn more.
Okay, you answered Wednesdays and Thursdays.
Yeah, correct.
Thank you.
Yeah, welcome. Mr. Madhu. Mr. Madhu, you can unmute.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Actually, I'm very new to this Tradetron and MarketStar, but still, I would appreciate your honest work being done. I have a trading experience from almost 4 to 5 years. I was doing more a discretionary trader. With my overall experience, okay, I saw something new here. Without coding, I can engage in. Really, the way you are bringing the trust in, that makes, because even you make the changes, I also believe the system works with my experience. So the only thing is the honesty, whatever you're bringing in, that makes sure that whatever changes you're making, so I should stick to that. Whatever happens, right now you're giving an example of the index premium meter. February end, towards the end, I joined actually. It consecutive days it went to drawdown. That was the beginning day. Yeah, I know that system works. So this month it is recovered. Yeah. Coming to the 2 questions I would like to ask. First one, actually, I already pinged you. Suppose if you change the fee structure from fixed to free later, suppose someone joined a few days before or something was paid, do you account this on a pro rata basis to reimburse or something, or it is that is not possible?
So right now I have to answer your thing, fixed cost I have removed already. Whatever have paid fixed cost, so I'm not sure about it, because it is very difficult for me to get the things roll back. But down the line, there will not be any kind of fixed fee. That's what I told, just to get a good net ROI for users. Point number 2, the monthly profit sharing, what gets calculated by MarketStar, so that is limited to 5%, which is bare minimum. Because we need to pay to Tradetron, we need to pay to the others also. So 5% is bare minimum to handle our costs. So that 5% is calculated on your profit sharing throughout the month. Okay. So there also I have given some leverage to people. Unless and until your profit goes beyond 15,000, I never create any invoice. So 15,000 profit means at least more than 50,000 when it goes. People misinterpret like, okay, in a month only you see 50,000. No, not like that. Let's say you have joined February mid. Okay, you have joined on February mid, by March end your 15,000 has not crossed. So after March end or maybe April end, you have total aggregated within 2.5 months your aggregate profit. Whenever your aggregate profit on strategies cross 15,000 or more, then only you get invoice. Otherwise, I am not that cruel that give me money. Give me money.
No, fair enough. The second question is actually you gave an example with the brokerage charges and what would be the return on investment with different brokerage. There you considered for index premium meter with Zerodha say 20 rupees for 1x execution. But actually it has multi-leg actually. Is it that it will go in a basket order? Because I'm not sure.
It goes like a basket. No need to worry about that. It goes like a basket in Zerodha, where all your orders are punched at once within. In Tratron, what I have seen, whenever multi-legs means like in, let's say index parameter, 4 legs are there. So those 4 legs are getting executed in Zerodha within 2 seconds, 1 or 2 seconds, nothing else.
Why I'm asking is right now I'm using ICICI and also I have a brokerage plan which 20 rupees order per order it is there. But only thing is, I feel that it is not going into basket order.
ICICI, that is why I'm not recommending. There are right now all the brokers have their own APIs, but still they are struggling. ICICI is again one more struggling API where there was one person who have pinged very recently in the group. He sees his orders executed in ICICI, but in broker but not executed in Tratron. It is very risky because when you retry from Tratron, double order gets executed in ICICI. So these kind of things you actually, especially when I see all the deployments in index perimeter, there are 150 plus deployments. So when I see the deployments, I see which and all brokers are doing good without any error. ICICI does error. Okay, so
right now overall it is matching actually for me. It's not that much discrepancy.
The thing is that when you see there are delay between order legs execution, it is completely your luck whether you will get profit or loss, because your legs are getting executed in a staggered manner. Put will execute at 9:16 5 seconds, call will execute at 9:16 20 seconds. Within 15 seconds, a lot of things can happen.
This I understand. This delay is there. I agree that because
that is a big thing. When in Zerodha or LS Blue, what I am using, even IFL within 1 to even Finways, 1 to 2 seconds. Within 1 to 2 seconds, all the legs are getting executed.
Okay, then I think since most of your strategies deal with ATM Zerodha, I have account, but I was not using it, so it's only OTM is a problem. That's
OTM has which strategy use OTM has that too MIS only.
Suppose if you go for a sure shot earner, something
sure shot earner also doesn't use OTM has. Only consistent earner use OTM has. That too.
Sorry, consistent.
That too intraday only. Intraday Zerodha allows, no problem.
Okay, far out of the money, sometimes it will not take actually. That's because
only
of
in case
OA issues.
Yeah, maybe, but again, I'm saying there are more better broker also without any API cost available. So why you are considering still Zerodha? Okay, so you can anyway. It is all your choice. I can just give my feedback up to you.
Okay, since you gave the numbers, actually it makes very interesting. Actually, this I was not. I then only I understood it is going in a basket order. It makes a huge difference. Definitely.
Correct. It makes difference. It makes difference. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks.
Few of the things, most welcome. So few of the thing I have noted from the page where users have asked a lot of questions. So I'll move there and I can answer a few of the questions whatever users have asked. One second. Yeah. So there are few of the interesting questions what I heard say. Yeah, this one, Mr. Achilles has asked, do VV strategies only work on volatile market? No, that volatile vaccine name looks little bit attractive. Actually, I have explained you today, right, how volatile vaccine works in a little bit higher level. I have explained, right? So it is a high one single counter, big leg wide stop loss and all are there. So it will work in different kind of market. Why accuracy VP and NPA has been reduced? All this happened in the month of February. We are on track right now. So in February and March, the war activities. Yeah, actually, people think market will stay like this. I don't agree with this, because this war happens once in 10 years, like that kind of situation happens. So it is not like a regular situation. So market will cool down for sure. Okay. So in those drastic scenarios, Nifty premium meter and Bank Nifty premium meter has given reduced ROI, but not negative ROI. Okay. They have given reduced ROI within last 1 month. We are on track, and they will do well. Okay, like they did in the month. You only told, right? Initially they did very well, so they will continue to do the same way. No need to worry. Stick into it. Okay. Portfolio related questions, I'll definitely answer personal level. Overall idea I have already given, how to create a ideal portfolio. This one also a very good question. This question I have already answered. How volatile vaccine is different from premium meter, already explained. Please explain the which are non-directional. So sir, most of our market strategies are non-directional. There are if any of the non-directional, like premium meters, I already told, they never go directional. They are always paired. They are typical non-directional strategies, Nifty premium meter and Bank Nifty premium meter. The rest, all the strategies, they go directional on a very higher note. Means और कुछ solution है ही नहीं, directional जाने के अलावा और कुछ solution है ही नहीं. In that kind of drastic scenario only they go directional. In market star, almost all strategies you can consider those are non-directional strategies. But in case of highly directional markets, they can be directional. Otherwise, I would say you just consider all market strategies are non-directional strategies only. Okay. So IFL, could you please explain? I already explained how IFL is charging. Most of the things, yeah, Angel does Angel. I don't like Angel API, lot of problems. So it is completely up to you if somebody is using. Please suggest how to go about it. Mr. Ankur, you can check with @trading inquiry. Chirag's ID is there, or you can post your query in group. Chirag will pick you what kind of portfolio or what kind of strategies will be suitable to you. Please consider modify entry timings. This is not possible. Index overnight earner, the way it is designed, I have created a sure earner, so you can make use of reuse that capital, but changing timing of other strategies will, I'm sorry, it is not possible. Can you advise how to create good collateral portfolio? I would like to answer this thing. Edge, per my observation, even on group also couple of person have highlighted this thing. Mostly in range bound market, our strategies or any selling strategies does very well. Whenever market goes down, our strategies goes directional. Whenever market goes down, it goes down a lot. So when our strategies goes directional after certain point, so they can make money. So negative market में कोई problem नहीं है, small range market में कोई problem नहीं है. High directional market में problem होता है हमारी strategy को. When market keep on increasing upward, at that time VIX doesn't fall much and premiums fall. मतलब call बढ़ता रहेगा, put घटेगा नहीं. Call पूरा rocket हो जाता है, put घटता नहीं है. So that is little bit difficult market in any option selling strategy, especially non-directional strategies. So in that case, when you have collateral, जब आपके पास collaterals हो stocks का portfolio का, you will not feel bothered at any point of time. क्योंकि जब आपका स्टॉक पोर्टफोलियो हो एनीवे यू लुक फॉर हायर टर्म्स, राइट? मतलब लॉन्ग टर्म के लिए आप देखते हो, तो लॉन्ग टर्म में तो सब दे ही देंगे पैसे, ठीक है? शॉर्ट टर्म और डेली का इंट्राडे, हमारा इंट्राडे अल्गो स्ट्रेटेजीज होते हैं। तो अल्गो स्ट्रेटेजीज नेगेटिव में अच्छे परफॉर्म कर जाते हैं, रेंज बाउंड मार्केट में अच्छे परफॉर्म कर जाते हैं, पॉजिटिव हाई पॉजिटिव डायरेक्शनल मार्केट में थोड़ा सा दिक्कत होता है, बट इन दैट केस यू विल फील वेरी हैप्पी कि आपका पोर्टफोलियो बहुत अच्छा बढ़ रहा है। तो दैट विल एक्चुअली गिव यू मेंटल पीस। तो आई डू intraday trading with my own algos by using Collateral. I would suggest everyone should do that. That gives lot of mental healthiness. Means you will be very happy. Okay. Gross profit, can you please confirm the ROI? So I can give in Google summary multiple times. I told I can give only gross profit, because the net profit, how should I calculate? I should calculate as per Zerodha, I should calculate it for IFL, I should calculate it for Finvesia. I'm not sure, right? So net profit, I have given number of trades. You can calculate accordingly as per your broker. So net profit giving it is little bit difficult for me, because brokers are different for different users. Weekly updated Excel sheet. Weekly updated Excel sheet I post. I will not, if at all I am failing, I'll not fail. I'll post. So that's all actually. Most of the questions, rest questions I have answered. And if anything left, feel free to ask in the group, or Chirag, or anyone, me also. I'll be happy to help. Okay. So thanks a lot for joining. I hope it was a very informative session for old users as well as new users. So wish you all the best in future with lot of profit with MarketStar. Thank you very much for joining.